Oh, good evening, my handsome, beautiful, smart people. How are you? How are you? If I sound tired and like I just woke up, it's because I did. Chronic insomnia, very fun. Everybody should try it every now and then. Today we are playing Limbus Company because I have decided that I should just embrace it. That I am a Limbus Company streamer, whether I like it or not. I throughout the whole few weeks, I've been trying to see. I've been trying like different games and then testing it out to see if like I can play it on stream by pretending to talk, and to see like which game is the best for me in that regard. And nothing comes. Nothing was able to fill the void. Looks like Limbus is the only one that can do it. Probably because I have so many hours in this game. I think that if I played another game in which I have a monstrous amount of hours put in, so much so that I can play like second nature, I would be able to do that too. But only other games that come to mind for that is Killing Floors, which I haven't played in a long time, and Final Fantasy Dissidia, the PSP version, which isn't exactly streamable. I have like 5,000 hours in FF Dissidia as a game. So yeah, if I play that, I could probably play with my eyes closed, to be honest. Yeah, anyway, it's me stream. If you're joining us, you should have seen my last video, which came out, the Limbus Company video. Yes, and it is all about media literacy. Yeah, some thoughts while I was making the video. I have like a constant imposter syndrome while I was making the video, that I felt like I wasn't good enough while I was making it. For a lot of it, I keep feeling like, holy shit, I'm not doing enough. I'm not producing enough. I'm not making enough. I'm not researching enough. That video was supposed to come out like 3 months ago, to be honest. But I kept reworking the script. And I kept adding more stuff into it because of this stupid imposter syndrome thing with my mic. Yeah, it's not really great. I like on my brain side, intellectually, I know that I've already put in the legwork, but the emotional side just doesn't want to click that I am actually decent at what I do. So I will constantly feel like I'm not living up to par. Little fun fact, after the video came out, I tried to share the video on Reddit, on a subreddit, and on a subreddit that's like very common for video essays. Once you get duped, and the first time I shared it, it was removed by moderators for not being substantive enough, which it's hilarious given the topic of media literacy. Basically, I think somebody just saw the title of the video and went like, Oh, that's boring, and removed it, which is great. You know, media literacy, whatever, man. I only made a half an hour video about it. Yeah. The fun was it fun making that video? I don't think it was fun making that video. It was fun playing Limbus Company and replaying Library of Ruina for it. But making the video wasn't great on my psyche. Oh, hey Luminobi, thanks for oh, you shared my video on Discord? Ah, thanks. Wait, is it the Limbus Discord? I hope it's not the Limbus official Discord. that might be too big an audience for my anxiety. Yeah, it was I am so like torn between wanting the video to do better and not wanting for the video to do better. Oh, Project Moon community, yeah. It's fine. I'll just take it. It's fine. I don't think anybody ever actually checks that thing anyway. Yeah, I'm very torn between wanting the video to do better and not wanting the video to do better, because like, if the video does better, it means like, yeah, great, man, more people will see, but it also means that, oh, Jesus Christ, more people will see. It was great. There was a little bit of fun in which that I had I get to choose which one of the characters that I want to focus on in the analysis. I settled on Don Quixote and a minor part on Gregor, because I really like Don Quixote as the story. Like, I am Quixotified, so to speak. So I'm very into the Don Quixote mythos. And Gregor, just because I was working on another story that involved the metamorphosis, and I decided to do both at the same time. The others for contention on like the literature that we have done analysis on, I think Honglu's Hong Lo Meng would have been one of them. Ishmael's Moby Dick, and I was tempted to do Ryoshu because I really like Ryoshu, but I've never read Hellscreen, so it would have been a very, very terrible analysis. So I decided better not. The reason I didn't do Honglu is because his Kanto isn't out yet. I don't think that's enough to analyze. And Ishmael is because I feel like Moby Dick might have been a bit too surface level. I know Moby Dick is incredibly expressive as a story, but I feel like the analysis on Moby Dick wouldn't have been as in depth because the history of it isn't as interesting as Don Quixote. I finished Dream of the Red Chamber just this week. The book was actually quite nice in volumes 3 and above. Yeah, it's like there's a reason why it's considered one of the 3 great Chinese literature. 1, 2, 3. Dynasty Warrior, Mong, Prince of the Is it 3 or 4? Why is my brain not working? This is what happens when you just wake up from insomnia sleep. I'll say 3. I feel like it's 4. Why? Brain. God damn it. I think it was 4 too, but my brain is giving me a fart. I'll just say it's 4. Dynasty, Water Margin, Dreams of the Red Chamber. It cannot be Journey to the West. That's not a... Oh man. Is that a 4th? Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Yes, yeah. No, that's that sounds right. Let's just say I'm right. Damn, my brain. You know what? I'm gonna Google this really quickly. Wait. Literatures. It is Journey to the West. It's not. Yeah. It is Journey to the West. The Plum and the Golden Vase. Right, it was. Oh, Jesus Christ. Romance of the Three Kingdom. The Plum and the Golden Vase is. Oh, I never heard of that. That is new. Whatever. Journey to the West, Dreams of the Red Chamber, Romance of the Three Kingdom, Water Margin. Yep, 4 of them. Alright. Brain failed me once again. Especially when I need to show off my intellect. Everything is the analysis for it was really fun to. It was really fun to dive back into Don Quixote analysis. The 2-in-1 theory for Honglu has gotten stronger after today's teaser. Yeah, I think it's a pretty solid theory by now. I particularly like the new Honglu Arcot ID, really kind of solidifying his characters a bit right prior to the release. Looking forward to the new Kanto chapter. Looking forward to it. What was I talking about? Analysis. Yeah. Oh yeah, analysis of it. Yeah, so I was analyzing what Don Quixote, Metamorphosis, and the Kabbalah, the Jewish mythos. Yeah, so those were the 3 I ended up picking for various reasons. I hope that they were enough to, you know, get a nice point across for the video. Researching the Kabbalah was very enlightening. I felt very. There were a lot of things that I knew that got reinforced or built upon, and there were a lot of things that I didn't know and I had to learn and fun. Yes. I hope maybe one day in the future I will get to do another literary analysis for something video related. I usually do it by like if it fits the idea. This time it was a really well fit, so everything kind of fell together, even if I was super stressed throughout the whole thing. Yeah. Interesting thing about like the Why Are People Evil series of video I've noticed is that the extremist people, the weird people, they seem to have like their own forum of sharing it, and if one of them picks it up and share it, and afterwards that's when the influx of weird people in the comments start appearing. It happened for the last 2 videos, and I am both hopeful and hoping that it will and not happen for this one as well. I'll probably be very. I am kind of curious what will happen if this video hits like the Limbus company subreddit, because that might be really funny. Let's see. Ooh. But refresh. But if it, no, I didn't miss it. I picked the effects from the rewards because I don't like dealing with offense level up. It stacks really quickly as the dungeon floors goes up. Like I can get Pendant of Nostalgia quite easily, but as the level of the floors goes up, it gets really hard to deal with offense level up. So I'm just not going to, you know. Fight it? Why can't I fight the spiral contact? That is the fight. Jesus Christ, my brain. Trials don't matter. I'm playing ports. No, I'm just let me have my have my ease. I'm not playing my full poise team because I'm clearing the achievement things as well. So not fully comfortable. My poise thing is usually like poise plus pierce, like a perfect poise pierce, but because the other two right now is the Port Squad, so I'm not as fully comfortable with it without the without full stop. If Cliff and who else is that? Another point piece. Maybe I'm just mixing excuses. I'm probably just making excuses at this point. Probably I could just play it normally, it's fine. Chronic Insomnia, man. Very fun, very fun. For those who don't know, Singapore has an election next week, general election. I thought it would be interesting to talk about it and how my current SMC isn't really interesting. It's probably gonna go for PAP. It's always been a stronghold. It was carved out in 2020 in the gerrymandering to I don't know, launder money or something. But I'm particularly interested in the Nisun GRC because for those who watch my Cult Singapore video, that is Kerry Tan's GRC. That's one of the people involved in the life coaching scams thingy, and I was following very closely. I heard through the grapevine. This is just rumor. This is not confirmed that this is the reason. But after Lewis was retired from his MP hood from public service, he was a pretty decent MP from what I know. I think they took the chance to like clean the table, including of Kerry Tan. So Kerry Tan will no longer be an MP going forward. I am very, 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 very fucking happy about that. Whether or not she has anything to do with Hun Mei Kwang and the entire Cult of Singapore video stuff, I wouldn't know because she never replied. But the fact that she's not going to be an MP anymore, given all her shady background, very happy, very happy. I hope it's because all the dirt on her has like built up over the years. From what I know on like online forums and stuff, is that she's not very well liked by quite a few people. Oh yeah. Me am happy. Not very happy about my own district, but you know, I'll take my wins where I can get it at this point. And I really love Twin Hawk's Gregor. I know he's not very good, but he's so satisfying to use when he uses his foregone conclusion and it hits. The crit sets in and it's just like BAM! Oh Jesus, that feels good. Makes me... No, I'm not gonna say that. Hey. The achievements for like the mirror dungeons, it's quite interesting thing to have. I think it adds a lot to the game. Some of the achievements are legitimately really tough, dealing 10,000 damage. That one I come close, but holy shit, that's difficult. I did 9,800 was the closest I got to it with Isang Sinking Deluge. The other one that I'm having trouble with would be clearing floor 6+ with just one guy left alive. Don Quixote. Let's talk a bit more about Don Quixote. Like, okay, so it's kind of funny that I'm talking about Don Quixote and Don Quixote is not in the team. Don Quixote, the story, I got really into it not because of like the novel itself, but because of Aaron Sorkin's The Newsroom. And you see a short clip of it in my video. When I use it as a modern example of what Don Quixote has become. And after watching The Newsroom, I got really into like modern Don Quixote, how the entire history of it, from the age of romanticism to the modern Sanchoification and Ricchioification, played out. And I think I have just this very big soft spot for that flavor of media. Hang on, I need a burp. It's gonna be disgusting. Sorry. Here I am with a very serious talk about media analysis. I just burp. We're very professional. Yeah, so the entire analysis of Don Quixote was very fun to do. The modern history of Don Quixote actually, like, there's also another part of the modern history of Don Quixote where people have kind of misunderstood the story of Don Quixote, and I stumbled upon this while I was researching for this video. Apparently there are certain weird spheres on the internet who has co-opted the whole Quixotification of it to like thinking it's about fascism. What else? You know, weird people with the weirdest analysis. I don't know what to do about that. Next video I'm working on is a sequel to my Zamza video, which is also the video where I was researching Gregor's metamorphosis for some reason. It didn't amount to anything, to be honest. Like, it's not going to appear in the video, but I just had to check it out as well, because the founder of Zamza, oh yeah, actually I have a little background. This is not one of my more popular videos. Zamza is a website, is a software service provider that like converts your file when you upload it to their websites. They did some scammy marketing, bought some person's open source website, and then like did really scammy marketing on it. That's the short gist of it. But the founder named it Zamza because they named it after a character in the Metamorphosis, Zamza, and yeah, that was the whole reason why I was like reading into the history of the Metamorphosis because of that. And it brings up a very and this is like the weird part of how the right wing, do I say, the extremists, the outright neo-Nazis camp has kind of like co-opted a lot of these classic literatures. In that the tech bro-y oh yeah, defense level. The tech bro-y type of people has co-opted the names of a lot of like classic literature things, like Palantir, Grok, all these things that have so-called quote-unquote smart meaning, Zamza, quote-unquote smart meaning in classic literature. They've taken it and went very surface level with it. Like, ooh, it sounds, I don't know, cool and smart, and I'm gonna do it. And the thing they're doing is like the point. They are the bad guys from the stories that they are trying to co-opt. It's so weird that they do this. I'm just waiting for the day when... Actually, I don't think I have to wait. There's probably like a company out there that's co-opted like one of the Chinese literatures as well. There's probably like, I don't know, a company that's going like, I am 猪八戒. These people are missing the point. I really wish that the Chinese literature that was picked for the character, the main characters for Limbus, I kind of wish it wasn't Honglu. I wish it was a character from like Water Margin or something, because that is the other great literature that I really liked. But you know, I'm happy that it's Honglu now. Would have been more fun for me if it was from Water Margin, cause I could really eat into that as well. If I had the choice to add a new sinner into Limbus Company based on a classic literature, who would I add? It has to be something that I think Project Moon hasn't already done. So I can't do Arthurian because Roland already exists. Who would I like to have? Water Margin is too big a cast, I think, to pick one out. Damn, who would I add? Who would I add as a Limbus sinner from a classic? Sherlock. I like Sherlock Holmes. No, but I can't really like Sherlock Holmes. Moses already exists. Moses is Sherlock's coded, so that's already a thing. Too big a cast. Dream of the Red Chamber. Water Margin is famously has 108 main characters. Not counting side characters. Water Margin famously has over 108. Has exactly 108 main characters and more side characters. So yeah, that's a too big a cast, I think. Also, the problem with Water Margin is that every main character does something. Like, they are vital to the plot in some way. that's the whole point of like Water Margin, is the collection of the rebels, and I'm struggling to imagine how that would play out in a Limbus settings. You know, I don't think you can actually properly respect the literature of Water Margin in the gameplay of Limbus Company and the storyline of Limbus Company, because Water Margin is all about one of the main theme is like coming together, the idea of like a big group coming together. Water Margin 242. Yeah, imagine having to fight 108. Yeah, I think that will be one of the ways, like you fight 108 people straight. that would like that's a good joke. 242 stage cap. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, I don't see how you could respect like the literature of Water Margin in the thing. You won't have that feel of getting people together because you already have your group together. I'm pretty sure if a better writer than me sit down and think about it, they'll come out. But I off the top of my head, I can't think of it. Yes. So I think having it as Honglu was probably a pretty good idea, to be honest. I think if they pick like say Journey to the West or Romance of the True Kingdom, those are a bit too common as well, very surface. So Dreams of the Red Chamber as a choice, pretty. I think it's perfect for the tone of the game and the story that they're trying to tell. Yeah, what would I pick? Dude, what would I pick? Like I said, I would like to pick Sherlock type, but Moses is already a Sherlock type. Because of like Project Moon's epic adaptation, so many characters and features and entities are already adapted from something. It's hard to pick something that they haven't adapted yet. Alice in Wonderland? Maybe? No, Alice... Is there a abnormality with Alice in Wonderland theme? Would I pick Alice in Wonderland? I feel like fairy tales are more reserved for the weird monster and abnos, you know? I mean, the gnomes are based off of like, I think the Krampus mythology or something. Lovecraftian, maybe something Lovecraft. No, Lovecraftian doesn't. I can't have a Cthulhu ID, can I? Right, yes, Wonderlab, Party Everlasting. But Wonderlab is now technically no longer canon, which is I'm still really disappointed by that. I still like to think it's canon in my heart, just because I really enjoyed Wonderlab. Party Everlasting is from Alice in Wonderland. Cat is Alice Liddell from Alice. It is the titular Alice, I think, based off on. So yeah, I'd have Cat. I'd have Cat as a sin. Favorite character from Wonderlab is Tai, by the way. You like Tai? I wish they had more to do other than being the final hero, which is really a lot to do. Man, really, I'm sad that Wonderlab got uncanonized, that whole thing. I was there for that entire debacle with Belmori. Like I had my own part to play in it. It was a really unfortunate situation based on miscommunication and one very misguided extremist group, I think. Yeah, it's just really unfortunate that that whole thing happened. I was one of the first English speaker to pick up on the story, and I shared it on Twitter, and my post blew up. Because of that, I decided that for a while at least, I should post the collection of information on my thread, on my Twitter thread. So I think for the first 12 or so hours, there were a substantial amount of people coming to my Twitter thread for news update. That was my part in it. A really small public service, I guess. I up something. Damn it! I forgot all the combinations again. I know it's ornamental horseshoes. Something else. Angel's cut. No, it's Devil's Snare, Angel's cut, and do it when I collect more. I still haven't come up with an ID that I would like to put into Limbus Company. Realize I talked for so long. Right, what other stories I like? Oh, Romeo and Juliet. No, that's taken Love Town. I think is that dish. This. They can show the recipe. Jesus Christ. Right? I'll check it out later in the next shop. You're teaching me new things all the time, Luminville. The last time you told me that I can speed up ego animation, and that changed my life. I'm still trying to figure out a character. Man, why is this so hard? This should be the easiest thing for me. I think it's because like I know too many references within the story itself. Like I was thinking, what about Romeo and Juliet? And my mind goes back to like Love Town, and I'm thinking, is that Romeo Juliet-ish? I might do I dig into that and see if it's Romeo Juliet? It has that love through death and suffering thing that's very popular, but it might also just be a common romance trope retelling. Bonnie and no, who's that? Who's that brilliant gunslinger? That's not literature. That's more like history. Robin Hood. Yeah, I could do Robin Hood. I could do Robin Hood. Robin Hood ID. Steal from the rich, give to the poor. It would be a very I'm being sarcastic here. It would be a very welcome addition in the city to steal from the rich and give to the poor. I can see now a Robin Hood sinner. You'll get on like fire with Don Quixote, and those two will be like all justice and shit. I probably gender swap Robin Hood, just to be honest. I think that would be fun. I don't know why. Yeah. Here's the interesting thing about like writing a story is that time for me to make an AO3 account. I have an AO3 account. I do not need to make one. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. But my fanfictions are not on my AO3 account. I started out as a writer writing fanfiction. So that gives you an idea of why I'm the way I am. I feel like if you start out as a fanfiction writer and you go into original fiction afterwards, you have a better media literacy rate, because like for you to want to do writing or like job from fanfiction, you need to understand characters a lot more than almost any other ways, any other manner into it, because like you're writing someone else's character. So to create a accurate facsimile of those characters in your writing, you have to really understand like the themes of the story and the personality of the characters that you're writing about. When I was writing fan fiction all those years ago, I have a weird ass habit of writing canon stories, quote unquote. Basically, the stories I write, I have this weird rule where it has to be canon within the original fiction somehow. And that made me study the original fiction a lot more than I think I should have. Dude Newton, hi, welcome. Just want to say that I find your channel user way most. Oh, thank you very much. I don't think I deserve way more streams, to be honest. My imposter syndrome is acting up again. I find it really hard for me to, accept. Even after 20 years of writing, I still find it very hard for me to accept that I am decent. I wouldn't say good at what I do, but I am decent at what I do. Which is really weird, because like I have a lot of writer friends. Some of them are published authors, and some of them are just really good editors. They're like doing this for a long time as well, and they think of me as a peer, as someone they can ask for advice in arts and everything. And I like to think I give okay advice, but holy shit, I never stop feeling like I'm just pretending. Put me up there with moments. Thank you. Yeah, it's a weird thing to be like when you get past the lip of the Dunning-Kruger effect, when you really get to the point of skill and you realize like how much you have left to learn. The imposter syndrome, I don't think it will ever go away. 20 years, man, I started 20 years ago. It's a long time. It's a interesting feeling, I think, to be like a writer and to be in this like art space and not like fully comprehending how good you are while understanding that you are. There are times where I read my own writings after like a couple of months off to clear my brain of it, and I can sit there and for like moments I can like say I'm editing a story or something, or I'm rewatching one of my old videos to like show up on research or something. And I can sit there and I can for a moment just separate the work from myself, and there are moments where I go like, holy shit, that's actually really good writing, and then my face comes back in and I'm like, oh, that's really shit writing. Yeah, and it's just really weird to be like, you have the experience to know that you're good enough to know that you are bad and you're bad. That's basically, I think a lot of artists goes through this. Yeah, it falls. The facade is weird because it's also like when I go into work mode, like if somebody talks to me about literature and writing, I get very serious and I'm suddenly like snap, I'm into it, and I can be incredibly professional. I know what I'm talking about, and I know everything I say is as true as my knowledge and experience can back it up. And then the moment like the conversation is over, I'll just lose it. I'll be like, oh no, what have I done? As Ira Glass once said, Luke Newton, as Ira Glass once said, when you're a new artist, you're not very good yet, but you still have good taste and you can recognize the problems your work. Yeah, correct. Like you have good taste and you know what's good, but you don't know why it's good, and you don't know how to make yours good, and you know yours is shit. And then when you get to the point where you are okay enough, when you get to the point where you're good enough, your brain remembers the foundation of how you're built on you're not good enough, and it just keeps going back to you're not good enough. In some ways, I still think of myself as the fan fiction author. Like, the way I started was fan fiction, and I kept thinking like, I'm still that or something. And there's nothing wrong with being a fanfiction author. I think it's incredibly... it takes an incredible amount of talent to be a good fanfiction author. There's a lot of like talented writers out there who started from fanfiction, who are still doing fanfiction. And but I'm just saying, like, the move from fanfiction to original fiction, there is this like stigma to it that, oh, you are a fanfiction author. Ooh, are you like what Shades of Grey kind of person, like, and that never really goes away. And yeah, it's a weird transition to go through. Some of my favorite authors some of my favorite stories are actually fanfiction. One written by a friend of mine called Smell Your Lemon. Hilarious. One of the best comedy fanfiction I've ever read. That's why I quit writing and became a lawyer. Literally me when in info dumping POTRC law. The moment someone mentions Bao Yu exit, I have no regrets. Yeah, when okay, let me catch up the chat. Okay, Illuminati, literally me when info dumping DOTRC law the moment someone mentions. Yeah, basically that's what I just did. I'm so sorry. Lute, it's why I quit writing and became a lawyer. I don't know if you ever really will quit writing, because like I feel like writing as a thing extends beyond just like fiction and non-fiction now. There is an art to like writing an email, writing technical papers and all that. I think if you're still writing, you're definitely a writer. Have you read Jikoku on AO3? It's a real shoe fake. I have not read Jikoku on AO3. Like I said, I am not very well versed in Hellscreen, so I have not really delved into like the story based of Ryoshu yet. I like Ryoshu as a character in Limbus right now. She's as her like this is my fixation. I do not know if I will be as fixated on Hellscreen. I really want to make more time to read more of these classics though. But you know, the older you get, life just eats you up like this. And like, to be honest, making the media analysis literacy video was also a bit of an excuse for me to partake in some of these works that I missed so much. To just read some of these things. I rewatched Evangelion as quote-unquote research for that video. But honestly, it's just because I wanted to rewatch Evangelion. I think like if you are wondering if you are a writer, there was a point, I remember like around 10 years ago when I finished my first novel. around 10 minutes ago when I finished my first novel, yeah, and I sat down and there was this moment where my brain kind of clicked and I was like, oh, I'm a writer. It's like there's this point at the start where you're like, oh, I'm a writer, woohoo, yeah, but you're not, you haven't like earned that title yet, but because you're doing the thing, you name yourself the thing. It's kind of like how if a kid pretends to be a lawyer in the courtroom with like a make pretend courtroom, and they're like, I'm a lawyer now, haha, and they bang a toy gavel. That's basically what it feels like. And then you start doing it for real, and your brain goes like, oh, I am so bad at this. I'm so crap. And then you get good enough, and then there's a point where it clicks, and then you go like, oh, I am this. I am the thing. And it doesn't feel like it. You're just like, I am the thing. It doesn't feel like it. I don't know what it should feel like, but it doesn't feel concrete. I keep rambling about like my writing history. It's really I feel like it's really obnoxious. Do I read more? Man, I really want to read more fan fictions now all of a sudden. The last time I got really that I took another like really deep dive into fanfiction was when I first got into Doctor Who, and I was like, oh, I have a new hyper fixation now, and I need my fix. I need my Doctor Who fix. So I ran around looking for Doctor Who fiction read. Nothing really jumps out at me, to be honest. Nothing very memorable. Oh, Doctor Who, the new season is out. Oh shit, the new season is so good. Okay, I'm gonna talk about Doctor Who now. Really, I have a really focused channel based on focus. Doctor Who's new season. Holy shit! They really jumping straight into the weird and unexplainable mythos. But the last episode, very Lovecraftian coded. Yeah. I love me some Lovecraft. I got really into like the analysis for what makes a good Lovecraftian story a while back, because I started playing Call of Cthulhu, and I was trying to craft my own campaign, and I did a deep dive into like researching how what makes a good Lovecraftian horror. There was like a 6-month period where I was just watching videos and analysis and reading up on like what makes a horror story good and all that. And then this last episode of Doctor Who really nailed it. Like, perfect. So if you don't know, a good component of Lovecraftian horror is an unimaginable toll of great terror. So it has to be an enemy that you cannot see, you can feel, you can sense, but you cannot really see, you cannot really hear, somewhere in the background at all times, and the thing that they can, oh my god, Honglu, you're getting wrecked. I think that's my fault because I used the win rip button. Yeah, you can see, you can feel, you can hear, but you cannot really interact, you don't really know it's there, it's kind of in the shadow all the time. Its true function, identity, and form forever forever in flux, and you cannot really do anything about it. Yeah, Honglu got wrecked last turn. That's totally my fault. I should have. Yeah, and the last episode for Doctor Who it just fits that to a T, perfectly to a T. Really happy with the new direction. Like the Gods of Chaos, the Pantheon of Discord jumping in now. It lets Russell T Davies do so much with the story. He's basically running away with all the weirdness of it. Lux was quite fun. The second episode of the new season. Yeah, that was nice as well. Really excited to see what comes next. Yeah. I can go into Doctor Who as well. Like I can really go into it. I'm a big Whovian. I haven't watched the classic series though, which is kind of disappointing. I've seen clips of the 8th Doctor, Sylvester McCoy. I think he's my favorite of the classic Doctor as well. I can really get into New Who. Like, if you want me, if I ever do a literary analysis of New Who, I can do that as well. I can do the like, technical standpoints better, I think. Oh my god, Honglu, why are you so fucking weak in this fight? Well, okay, everyone's weak in this fight. Fucking Bamboo had that kill. Don't want to go. Do I have to? Let's go one up. I'm kind of bad. Yeah, I know. I never said I was good at this game. I just said I could turn my brain off. Oh, miss song. Hey, at least it's entertaining, right? It's fine. I've just been pressing win rate and talking on stream. I have a focus mode where if I just shut up and think, I can probably do it better, but then I will have to stop talking. Goodbye, Honglu. You've served me adequately. Comes in. It's fine. Don't mind dying. I completely forgot about mechanics for Miyaso again. I play a lot worse on the stream because like I keep thinking I need to continue the conversation. I have to talk stuff. Paralyzer is more. Paralyzer is worse than getting slayed. Yeah, so this was like the problem that I had while I was trying to find like a new game to play on stream, is that if I'm talking about something that's not the game, I need to split my brain, and I find that very difficult. I don't know how game streamers do it, and while I was like testing out, while I was like talking to myself, trying to find out if a game works, I tested out a couple of games. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I tested out Bulwark. I tested out shit. My bones getting claimed. Hang on. Okay, I'll focus for one. It's a fixed target, so I can't change it. I need to take him down before my bones get claimed, so I need to full send everything on everything else. Good work. I have enough damage to do. I don't really want to use my brain so much. I really fucked this up so badly. I don't think I can clash win this either. Oh, I can. But it is going to go first if this is the case, and it's gonna undo all the good things for everyone else. I don't think I can do enough damage for 5 weeks. YOLO! It's fine. Like I said, this is my problem. I can't diverge my brain. I have a whole new level of respect for game streamers who can talk shit and play games at the same time. Goodbye, Sinclair. buy skincare. I can't do that. Yeah, I tried a lot of games. Killing Floors, Tony Hawk Pro Skater, Bulwark, Falconeer, a couple of indie games, Yomi Hustle, but no, nothing lets me separate as well as Limbus Company. I think it's because I can just click. I think it's the win rate button. All right, the win rate button lets me talk, and if I never spam the win rate button, I don't think I can talk. When I started the live streams, there wasn't any like games. It was just a still image of me, and got really boring, I think, after a while. And yeah, I want you to take the paralyzer so that I can counter it and get rid of the paralyzed enemy. Yeah, I should have. Oh well. I'm not sure I will lose yet. Oh man, I really should have crafted the calm water, that's for sure. Ah, Jesus Christ. Getting wrecked. Man, this is rough. Got staggered. Real shoot! No! Ah! Right, I think I'm dead. So I won't be able to recover from this. Just nice. The stream is ending last hour, so I'm so good at this game. Alright, I'm gonna get everyone killed. Just gonna get everyone killed and then the stream. Alright everyone, let's go. Time to die. Goodbye, Gregor. This is what I get for not paying attention to my shit. Yeah, if anyone has any like any game recommendation that you think that I might be able to play on stream, let me know. I will give it a shot, because otherwise this will just become a Limbus Company stream every single time. And as much as I think Illuminubi would love it, I don't think anyone else would. Man, do I still have a chance? No. Alright, okay. I'm gonna lock in. Don't think I can. I'm fucked. Alright, everyone, just die. Just die. I'm fucked. I don't think anymore. Insomnia has gotten me. I've lost track of everything I was talking about. I still haven't came up with an idea for an ID that I wanted to put into Limbus Company based on the classic literature. So overall, I failed every single goal I came to do in this live stream, which is very, very typical of me. I'm usually not this bad at this game, I swear. Honestly, if anyone has any idea of like any other games that I can play while live streaming, please do let me know. Do want to change up. Alright, Otis, you're the last one. Have a turnaround. Shh. Stream Candy Crush. I might be able to do that actually. Defeat. That's definitely the feeling of my life. Defeat, bro. Oh well. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream on this screen, which I think is perfect. Thanks everyone for watching. I think from now on I'll stream after the video because I think it gives me more things to talk about than before the video. Gives me more immediate reactions and yeah, more fun that way. More stressful, but it's more fun. Next stream, I will have a different game. I definitely will have a different game because it's part of the next video that I'm making. So look forward to that. It will not be another Limbus game. I'm sorry, Luminobi. I know you love this, but it won't. It will be. I have to change it up sometimes just for the sake of my sanity. Yep. So that's it today. Thanks everyone for joining. Thanks for watching. I hope the Limbus video, the media analysis video was fun. Limbus is just Mirror Dungeon. Yeah, it is just Mirror Dungeon. Like, I don't think I can do justice to the story if I stream this while playing the main story. I'll just be too busy reading the story because it's just that good. I won't be able to do shit. Yeah, so yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for Illuminubi and Luke Newton for speaking in chat. If anyone has recommendations for games I can play on streams, let me know as well. Let me know in the comments. I know a lot of people watch this after the fact, so yeah. I'm gonna go off now and have my dinner. I'm super hungry. I will see you time. Bye.